So, welcome ninjas to the squat day, so Monday. We're going to mix it up a little bit more this week so that you're putting a little bit more accessory work in. You might even do a push-pull day on the pull day and a push-pull day on the push day, especially if the exercises are a little bit easier, doing them several times a week or mimicking the same exercise a couple of times a week will help you get a better response. So we're going to start off, hopefully you watched the video for the progressions for the pistols. If not, go back to last week's video, which was on Monday, and go through the progressions. I'll quickly go through them today. We're going to reduce the volume because we're going to do it at the start and at the end of this week. Okay, so you're going to do 3 sets of 5 pistols progressions, each leg. Quick reminder, if you needed the heel raise, like I say, we've got a heel raise here. You can make that as high or as small as you want to. The progressions were knees together squat. Yeah, 2 down, 1 up with a heel raise. If you need to be assisted, have a platform to the side, so a bench to the side of you on that 2 down, 1 up progression. Yep. We'll then move on. So today, we're going to have a continually running clock. Yep. You're going to do, every 2 minutes, you can do 3 reverse Nordics and then 10 weighted hip thrusts. So Danny's going to put the camera down over there, and then we're going to go through kind of like a reverse Nordic progression. So again, we've got no sofa in here. So Danny's going to mimic what you could use. Again, you could put your feet underneath the sofa, you could wedge them against it. You've got a large sandbag. The goal here isn't to be able to do a reverse Nordic or a hamstring curl. The goal is just to be able to kind of like lower yourself down under control. So Danny's going to sit on the end of my heels. She's going to put all the weight onto it because I'm going to push up fairly hard. We're then going to lean over, going to be ready in a push-up position, slowly down, control back up. The lower we catch, so if we're catching here to start off with the straight arms, and then decelerate. My way of progressing it is just start a little bit so you know that you're lowering a little bit more before we come back up again. So it's going to be 3 repetitions of those. You can jump up now. Straight on to 10 weighted hip thrusts. So for the weighted hip thrusts, you can use anything, dumbbell, dog. Push your lower back into the floor. Make sure that you're pushing through your heels. Squeeze your bum. And then 10 repetitions. If you don't have anything that you can use as weight, maybe go a lot higher with the repetitions, but really make sure that you're squeezing your glutes nice and hard. Think about kind of like squeezing as tight as you can. So once you've done 5 rounds of that every 2 minutes, your finisher. We're going to do a little bit of a finisher every day this week. It's mainly going to be on your core work. So you're going to accumulate 5 minutes in a plank hold. Okay? However, every time you break out of your plank, you're going to do 10 side-lying hip abductions. So abduction is taking away from the midline. So if we just go back, Danny goes back over there for us. So let's say, for example, I'm in my plank position, just going through the points of performance of your plank. Make sure that your bum's not up, make sure that your head's not down. We're squeezing the bum, we're pulling our elbows towards our toes, and we're creating a nice long spine. When you've got as far as you can with that, without losing good posture, you're going to lie on your side for your rest period. Hips are going to be nice and level. We're going to squeeze the bum and then back down again. What we're not looking for, you don't want to try and get your leg as high as you can. So imagine this is my hip bone. If we try and get as high as we can, what we do is we start pulling the hip towards the rib cage. So we start cheating it or compensating with different muscles. So if we keep this hip as far away as possible, I can only really get to there without hiking my hip up. So I'll do 10 one side, 10 the other. And let's say, for example, you can do 30 seconds plank. You're going to end up doing kind of like 10 sets of your plank holds and a total of 100 side-lying hip extensions.